motion getting out on that fast break.
It's been a slow start here for Cleveland. 6-point game. And another miss by Cleveland.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Green against Thompson. Tries again, and stolen by LeBron. Outside Irving. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. There's the pass to Green. Back to Curry. To the paint. And there's Green on the assist by Curry.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Nobody near Barnes. That one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2. The Cavaliers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Irving, good.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Pass nicely.
This is as good as it gets for
Bron-led teams are.
Yeah, he's a special guy. In terms of how he can elevate other players. Didn't start out hot on the road, but eventually got it together and ended up 22-19 away from home.
And back to the Cavs and their road play. Teams with a lot of new players coming in can struggle early. It's especially evident when playing on the road.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in.
You talk about being streaky on the road. That's what the Cavs were. I mean, could rattle off 4 wins on the road in a row, then come back empty from their next road trip. They did seem, though, to get stronger and more steady as the season went on.
Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in, and that is good.
You know, the defense was lax right there, and he's able to make them pay.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And the Warriors miss again.
And the Warriors, also inking Thompson to that 4-year, $70 million extension. A big show of faith on their part.
They're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand. And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Spates checked in for Andrew Bogut. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for LeBron. Up top, Curry. 6 points for him. Here's Spates. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Azili's checked in for Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. They get the rebound. And here's Fry from the arc. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been calling Mo buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time.
Azili kicks to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Livingston. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
And stolen by Fry. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Shumpert, the rebound by Azili.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Here is Livingston. It's Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Changes up. Azili gets the bucket. Azili's got his first 2 points.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title. Teammate Kevin Love says LeBron made it when LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Cleveland. Filling out the wings, it's Shumpert and LeBron. Osgood is out there with Channing Frye. And it's Irving at the 1 spot.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
You know, basketball can be a thing of beauty, and the Warriors show just how gorgeous ball movement can be last year. Every possession looked like a well-orchestrated concert. It was incredibly fun to watch. Not so much fun, probably, to coach against.
And that one's good. Barnes. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. This one for 3. The Warriors pull it in.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. And how much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
From about 16, Irving can't hit.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
And stolen by Love. And even 3-on-3 break. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe, yeah, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when you need a spark, something electric to get your teammates fired up.
Ian Clark's checked in for Thompson. Warriors leading by 14.
And talking about LeBron's consistency, it's not just a physical effort. It's also a mental one. I mean, you know you're targeted by the defense all game. That'll wear down even the best players. How is it that LeBron's armor just never seems to be penetrated?
And stolen by LeBron.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here. You know, on the topic of LeBron, one of the few areas where he could improve consistency in is from the three-point line. 3 years ago, he hit over 40%.
Wow. Oh, my goodness. Fella's going to hurt somebody with a dunk like that. Probably will hurt himself.
Oh, there's too much fun to be had.
And he's having it. That had to be fun.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Golden State. James, good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits. LeBron's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Cleveland.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
Love outside. No good with the triple.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Spates checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry. Cleveland also making some changes. Channing Fries checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Shumpert, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. The Warriors making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's LeBron. And it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors leading by 12. Livingston dishes to Barbosa. And good on the basket. Book it.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder how much can they win by.
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
And Andre Iguodala, guys, one of the most unselfish players in the league. I mean, that unselfishness for me, too, is what was put to a test last season as the former All-Star was asked by his coach, Steve Kerr, to come off the bench for the Warriors. And you know what? He did it without complaint, putting the team first.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And it's Rush in for Andre Iguodala. It's LeBron with the drive. And it's off the back rim, no good. And for Iguodala, some have said he's unselfish, Clark, to a fault.
Yeah, and you know, a great athlete and ball handler, I think he could be much more aggressive looking to attack off the dribble. He's really unique, though, a player who puts his emphasis on the defensive end and does a really good job at that end of the floor.
Here's James, and he goes in for the dunk.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Livingston kicks to Barbosa. Pass to Livingston. Doubled by Smith. Here's Barbosa. Shot is off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. The drive by James. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And he gets it to go.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Here's Ezeli. Mozgov with the block. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Into the Cavaliers, Kyrie Irving.
Barbosa for three. Warriors the rebound. Tries again, and it's sent back by Irving. Takes a three. No good on that last second attempt there. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Warriors ahead, up by 16. And now we'll...
Yes, Kevin, I'm here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. So it's Golden State who's out on top at the half. They're leading by 16. Let's start with you, Kenny. What did you think?
I love how they opened the game up. They pushed the ball up court at every opportunity, and they put the defense on their heels. But it wasn't just a track meet. It was a well-thought-out strategy that the coaches had way beforehand. We'll see what adjustments get made to try to stop their trend.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
What a game for LeBron. 19 points. He's come up with a couple of nice steals today, too.
Clark, just a very energetic brand of defense.
The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. LeBron against Barnes. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. Warriors leading by 18.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Cleveland with the ball. Irving for 3. Rebounded by Bogut.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
Irving with a clean look. Second shot opportunity. And here's Love for 3. That's good.
Kevin Love.
Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
It's Bogut with the drive. Got it. Good job in the low post. Warriors lead by 19.
And when the size is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Iman Shumpert's checked in for Cleveland. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Irving, the open look. The Warriors pull it in.
Tell you what, shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for this squad.
Shumpert, no good. Warriors leading by 19. And Thompson kicks to Curry. That's good. Curry's got 16 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds,